Welcome back to Strange Horticulture. So, previously on our last episode, we learned how difficult it can be to identify some plants. There is something strange afoot. So, I have a conspiracy that the woman who works at the library is behind this weird murder that we were informed about from the Coven of Witches. It has been a little bit since I've played last, so it might take me a second to get back into the groove. But let's look at this first. The old man of Coniston looks across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. So let's pull up our map. We're looking for Coniston. Okay, Coniston. What kind of eyelash am I? I'm kind of like trying to backwards figure out where the fork might be, but do you see Coniston? Did I read the wrong word? Across the lake. Oh wait. Here we have, hold on. We have Coniston water. Travels southwards to the fork. This is the fork. Oh! The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I am soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Oh, joy, more blue flowers. We didn't have enough of those. Okay, it is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. However, we don't have that plant in our list yet. So we're gonna have to wait and ring the bell. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I have drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Thanks! Let's go looking. Okay, so we see some water. And this looks like it's gonna go right here. This is just not drawn to scale, is it? That looks pretty close. So we're gonna drag this over the top of the X. So then when we pull away, the air is thick with flying, biting insects, an unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I'm overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Winter boar. Do we know what winter boar is? We haven't identified it. Also known as blue aloe or blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers. It's a hardy plant. Rubbery leaves make it effective against make it an effective insect repellent. It kind of looks like this, so let's identify this. Gray blue with an orange center. This just doesn't say anything about an orange center. But it looks like identical, so we're gonna try this out. Woo! Okay. Winter ball. Hydranthium. Sorry, we gotta tag that. Winter boar. Thank you. Collect. Oh, it's a pokey plant. So, which one did we just get? So we can archive that. Bethany Coleman, thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Arda was poisoned with gilded dendra has worried everyone worried. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that Jacob's Worth plant is said to help locate people. Oh wait, I was on this page. Okay, people tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of Jacob's Worth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate, and have been used successfully in finding many a lost wanderer out in the fells. So they're drawn to the unusual flowers, but it's the leaves. So something that's going to have an interesting flower. The leaves seem to have a mind of their own. I would guess this one. Woo! Jacob's Worth. So let's go ahead and tag that. Peggy Moore's. I read about a wonderful sounding ornamental plant, but my book didn't say what it was called or where to find it. It has curled leaves and dark blue flowers. Ah! Well, that's not dark blue. Curled leaves? What's this one called? Camphor. This is game Professor Layton's game. I was kept it's a full game. Yeah, no, I like this. It's really cool. So we're looking for a plant. Dark blue flower. Curled leaves. Lady of Summer? Perhaps? And a dark blue flower. Well, let's read about Lady Summer. Leaves curl around delicately, attractive flower, hardy nature, ornamental plant. Woo! Alright. Ma would be so proud. Ennis. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendru. I represent a group called Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Dendru. Do we even know what St. John's poppy looks like?
Huh?
Yes, red with a yellow center. This? No. Yes? Did I not tag it? Well, it's gotta be this. It looks like that. But I didn't mark it. Well, poo, we need to go. Blue flower with thorns, blue flower with thorns. So what did he say the thing was? Sadgill Church? Sadgill. The church isn't hard to find. St. John's Poppy. So that is... Oh snap, hold on. We gotta tag it. St. John Poppy. Please clap. Praise the dendru. We need the right plant for this though. We don't even have it identified. Oh, Verona. I have returned from Swinside. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there's certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the stone circle. Poor victim, well, the less said about him, the better. Reuben had it right, though. Grisly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of the gilded dendra. She also brews a lovely cup of tea. See, I think this person is behind it all. The librarian. But do we have to give her the gilded dendra? Because I'm a little concerned. That's the murder weapon. Do not drink the sap of this plant. Even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful, so we were looking primarily for that shape of leaf. Which... I don't feel like we have it. Well, we haven't identified it. So let's check the ones we haven't identified for something about it. Okay, the dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. So this could be... Yo, you know what? Those leaves do look correct. Don't they? Yeah, you know what? I feel like this could be it. The gilded dendra. The gilded daedra. I saw someone stacking cheese in Skyrim. Like some 3,000 pieces of wheels of cheese in Skyrim, and I was like, man. Living the dream. Anne Wood. My aunt died 2 weeks ago and I inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions and last night I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner of the attic I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. Do you know about Royal Gentia? I don't know, do I? Yes, I do. Sometimes called the Everheart. This one. Elder Finium. Oh, this was called Royal Gentia. I don't want to end the day though, because we still haven't figured out. Plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. Can we just go explore? Foxfield, Swinside, Stone Circle. Oh, good. Let's end the day, I suppose. See, I feel like there's got to be like secret options you can do here to adjust the outcome, but I have no clue. Oh, I have to click the deck. That's right. 5 miles south of the tallest but one. It grows in peace in the midday sun. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She could not articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. I think this is talking about that one lady. Verona? I think this card up here is talking about mountains. Okay, let's open this. That's the map. That's the card. We're gonna actually go here. 5 miles south of the tallest but one. So we're gonna look at the mountains and figure out which one is the second tallest. So I have 873. And then 803. Oh, 826. So 873, 826. So then 5 miles south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing here. Five miles south of the tallest but one. Wait, well maybe I'm reading that wrong. So maybe just, what does the but one mean? I was able to strip away the swift snare's vines and lift the lid with more than a little trepidation, I'll admit. To my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At least that's what I thought at first, but when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded in gray ash. On the back of the amulet is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's scepter I awake." That's a plant, right? Boy, I don't... Also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate, Solomon's scorn, the flowers are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Many sweet-smelling flowers grow along the stem. Dark purple flowers. The smell is alluring. That looks like it matches. So, how would you read this card? Solomon. But, let's try this again. 5 miles south of the tallest but one. This is the... Wait. Oh, I missed so many of these. This is 902. This is 978. Am I stupid? How did I not see these? Oh, embarrassing. So 978 and 902. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The birdsong feels enchanting like the call of sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth, under the shade of the birch tree, a plant grows. Oh! Ooh, that's a funky little fella. Over with the mushrooms, please. That looks like the thing you'd get in Animal Crossing if you didn't clean up your house. Okay, so we need to give her Solomon's Scepter, even though I feel like that's a really bad idea. Barricade. Witch's remedy, long believed to lift curses. Convenient. David Schäfer. I heard a shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near the Swinside Stone Circle. Say it slaughtered half his flock as well. People around here don't seem too bothered, but it's got them panicked down Foxfield Way. Kentmere Eye. Oh, Kentmere. I descended into a pleasant valley where the village of Kentmere is situated. On my way, I passed Brock Stone, or Badger Rock, which has always been popular with local children who challenge each other to scramble up its craggy sides. I make a beeline to the village church, St. Cuthbert, which is sheltered by an ancient yew tree. There are many plants to admire amongst the headstones and tombs, but sadly nothing extraordinary for me to find today. What? What? This woman! This is getting interesting. I was able to confirm it was indeed gilded dendra that was used at the Swinside ritual site. That's a worrying sign. It's a plant that was used in several of the darker incantations, and it can't be a coincidence that the very same plant was used to poison the Arda. There must be a connection between this other murder and the sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think it through some more. Maiden Sorrow would be helpful a lot. Maybe we don't. Maybe we didn't know what that one is. Maiden Sorrow. Droop mournfully, the thorns along the stem. Okay, so we're looking thorn. That one is perked up. This one's a little droopy. A single pink flower that smells pleasant. That doesn't say anything about smelling pleasant. How about... no. Kentmere Eye. Kentmere. Do we go down to Eye? Why did I come here? Okay, no, we don't. We need this thingy to work. Or this? Soft leaves of the plant between one's finger and thumb is said to prevent. Flowers of this plant droop mournfully, but it's the thorns. It's gotta be this one. Single pink flower that smells pleasant. Really? It doesn't say anything about the smell. Red ebony. Oh, wait, that's what we... Wait, we need that. Hold on. We gotta tag this one. Maiden's Sorrow. Okay, wait. Red ebony. Abalone. Come on. Do we have it? This plant. Extremely rare, not well studied. Blood has been spilled over this plant. The red part gets the name from. The large flower is in fact blue. This! I bet it's this. Gotta be. Okay, so wait. If I take this... Yes! The hidden texts! It works! So this doesn't have anything besides Kent Mirai. Tomb of the Hunter. The Great Oak. Delphinium grows here. Yeah, we're gonna go do that. Yes. That's Elderfinium. Wonderful. Reuben Ward. Looks like I'm going to make a trip to Blackcomb. Verona noticed something at Swinside site that has me pondering. A piece of slate with a symbol drawn on it in black. I can't think of anywhere else around there you'd get that slate from. That and Bradley Miller keeps insisting he saw something at Blackcomb. Then again, Bradley Miller does claim that fairies stole his wheelbarrow. If I'm going to spend a night out in the hills, I want to take some eyebright on. Eyebright. Careful not to touch the brightly colored thorns. They will do no lasting damage, but they contain a small amount of venom that will cause severe pain for several days. Known to improve eyesight. So bright thorns. That would be this. Eyebright. Sorry, we have to figure out. So we did that. Tomb of the Hunter. Memorial bears the name Swaif Prior. It stirs memory. He was one of the Dreyer. Theirs is a lonely life at the mercy of a dangerous addiction. They built a tolerance to the Duranthium sap in childhood that they might benefit from its potent effects, but they will die if they stop taking it. An unusual plant grows sparsely around the memorial. Hello. Does it ever stop raining in Undermere? You have a reputation in town for knowing about unusual plants. I need some gray sand fire. Believe that would be this. I didn't mean to send you off so quickly, sir. I hit the wrong button. Ember Soul. Okay, so we're just gonna water the plants because I need to go explore. Okay, now we're gonna use... So we did the Tomb of the Hunter. We're gonna go to the Great Oak. Huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I could ever have imagined any living thing might be. Its upper branches graze the sky. That's it? I want to check all the letters. Because imagine if you went back and found something hidden on these. How cool would that be? We still don't know what that has to do with anything. Okay, nothing. Bummer, that would have been neat. Lowick to Ilgill Head, Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. At first, she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry, slept in a makeshift shelter, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually, she made her way to Grisdale Forest. Friday. Day 8. Lowick to Ilgill. Lowick. We have Ilgill. Lowick. Where's Lowick? Oh, Lowick to Ilgill? So, between here and here, Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. Where's Foxfield? Oh, down here. So boom, 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 boom. Well, how many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, Helio. How are you? I'm trying to figure out this card. Funnily enough, the card is just about the shape of the square. Lowick to Ilgilhead. Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. I'm doing better today. I've been a very rough couple of months. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm happy you're doing better today. This game is very chill. So okay, Lowick. So this way to this. Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. So if I were to make a guess, I would say here. Nothing. Okay, so I don't know how to solve that card. Ennis. You are wise to pledge your support to the seeds of redemption. Together we are stronger. Now that the Dendru has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Our deeds will be remembered for 1,000 years. Those of us that have put our faith in the woken Dendru will be saved, but we must act swiftly. We will be in touch soon. Praise the Dendru. Bye, sir. Hello. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it, and it sees me, all of me. Elder Finium is the answer. It must be. I will not forget those who helped me, horticulturist. I do have the Elder Finium. I found that. For you. Laksha. So we have to, we have 2 clues we need to figure out. We need to figure out this one, and we need to figure out this one. See, that's showing 2 mountains and a house. I find myself outside a beautiful house, almost hidden overgrown foliage. A Deep hum of bees suggests a hive nearby, and its heavily laden apple trees lean temptingly. I would dearly love to stay and explore, but I do not have the time. Grace Enright. My mom was into horticulture. I found this among her things. Golden light, that's a plant, right? I'm not sure what long Meg could mean though. Is that another plant? Thought you should have it just in case it's any help. She loved this shop. Another clue? I'm trying to figure out the first two clues. What does Kentmere Eye mean? Because we have Kentmere. Maybe it's like E? Kentmere E? Why did I come here? No, that wasn't the answer. Help me. The amulet. I can't remove it. It's drawing the life from me. Oh, snap. Okay, lady. Okay. Long veracund. Sometimes called witch's remedy. Lift curses. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. That's hot part. Oh, no. Pairs along the stem? Coarse to the touch. That's not in the description. Sorry, lady. I'm gonna have to head out for a minute because we're trying to solve these things. Let's look at this. Golden light. S3. Q. S3. E2. Ah, I didn't mean to put that away. What's Kentmere Eye? Sometimes called witch's long raccoon is believed to list curse. The small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. I just... Smell. It doesn't talk about the smell. Coarse to the touch. When those aren't really in pairs. Worry less. Fennit. Sweet scent like strawberries dipped in honey. Get these pumpkins out of here. Happy Halloween. Get the pumpkins out of the way. Bulbs quite firm, turquoise, no noticeable odor. Maiden sorrow. Rather unpleasant scent. Sharp-edged winter boar. Off-putting but not overpowering. Dark purple flowers. Long flat leaves. I just don't even feel like we've discovered it. Put this down here because this isn't discovered yet. What is this saying? Golden light. Start at Long Meg. Where's Long? Is Long Meg on here somewhere? Golden light. Because it could just be go start at Long Meg, South 3, East 2. But I don't see... Am I stupid? Golden light, start at Long Meg. And I don't know what Kentmere Eye is. And I don't know what this means. Fox Fields to Crinkle Crags. Oh wait, Kentmere? If I put the square on Kentmere, and then the eye points to... Is it this? The river is in the youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle along the tall grasses. It's a much more unusual looking flower. Does that mean this is solved? I think that's solved. We still don't have long Verkund. This woman is having her life. Wait. Wait. How did that solve this one? Hold on. How did that solve this? What? Because we went like... Oh, whoa, close that. We went Kentmere. Maybe I didn't have it. Well, what did that mean though? What did golden light mean? Candle? Long Meg. What is it? Because somehow we solved that. Golden light could be the candle. Or the sun. Well, we solved the one I was trying to solve, but I don't know how we solved. Hold on, I'm gonna look up how, because I want to know what that was supposed to mean. Golden.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
How are you, zombies? Okay, you have to play for a few days before you get the necessary information. Just keep going. Okay, so technically, we weren't supposed to have the information we needed to solve that. I solved it by accident when I did this puzzle. So, we still don't know what this is. Fighting a stomach bug? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe you can help me solve this puzzle and it'll make you feel better. Hi, Hazel Basil. You're so cute. You're such a cute dog. Okay. So this is the last thing we're trying to solve because I don't think I have the plant she needs. So Loic to Ilgil Head. Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. So Loic is here. Ilgil Head is here. Foxfield is here and Crinkle Crags is here. Burn the book. So Loic. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, 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 wait. Put this away. Hold on. Okay, we need to review. We're looking for that plant. It's something about parallel leaves. However, we've sorted out what we don't have answers for. And none of these seem to fit the bill. Because it looks like the leaves go right up to the stem. So I think we need to solve this. So what could it mean? Loic to Ilgil Head. What's that granny doing in the corner? Well, she's being choked out by an amulet and needs this plant, and she's just been patiently waiting, and I don't know how to help her. Yeah, she needs marijuana. Well, then I was trying to find... Because it looks like that, kind of. She's smoking. Well, so... What do you think this means? There's 2 mountains and a house also on the picture, and I don't know if that's relevant. From Lowick to Ilgil. That's northwest. Foxfield to Crinkle Crags. Southeast? Or sorry, northeast. So this is what? N16 to F11, M11 to D15. I am sorry. I've tried and I've tried. I don't understand this one. Lowick to Ilgil. Need some crinkle fries. Crinkle Crags. Okay, so you're supposed to find the X spot. Okay. This. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So somewhere here. This to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4. It's like right here. Forest here is lush, vibrant, birdsong, whatever. That's silly. What? So that wasn't right? Okay, hold on. I-13 is where we need to go. Larkshine, kidney flower. Sorry, I don't mean to be dense. I love puzzles. I-13. Okay, whatever. That's what we're looking for. Thank you. I can feel it working. Cauldry. Good to see you, my friend. I've been on the road so long started to wonder if you were still on the other end of the letters I've been sending. Back in town for a few days and wanted to give you these before I forgot. Found them in my pocket of an overcoat. Oh, that does mean something. Now we don't know the order of the... Oh, wait, the pages are gonna fit together. Hold on. Hold on. Sweet gravy. We're on to something. Good gravy, man. We are onto something. Oh! What is this? Get the magic reader on it. What does this do? Robert Barrow's Medicinal Herbology. I don't think we need these now. How cool! Okay. Devil's Night Trap. If ingested as a seed, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. Trimblehuff. Used as decoration. At weddings, thought to strengthen relationship. A Briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device that can be used to send coded messages. Location of cached cargo. The principle is kindly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable of prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size with the same symbols. To encode the location, you would then place the disc over the named point, which the symbol is pointing to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. Beautiful. We already figured that out. I have no idea what any of this means, but it seems something you might be interested in. I found it while clearing away a nook off the east wing. Baylock's elixir, made from the crushed petals of 3 distinct plants. It's a potential aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information they will never forget. Care must be taken, however, to avoid the fate of the Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and started staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. Okay, so northeast, south, south, something, something, something. Okay, that one's not too tricky. Oh, I didn't read the day note. Oh, I suck. I was so excited about knowing what that meant. Okay, Tibet. North, east, south, south, west, south, south. Find myself on a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out against the swaths of purple heather, and there, another. Are these distinctive? They kind of are like all of our other ones. They're becoming like our other ones. A Longmig? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the libraries. Long as you get some Fever Kiss, that is. Too many late nights? Fever Kiss. I have it. Don't I? Okay. Oh, I haven't identified it. Fever Kiss, red berries, energy boost, pale in color. That would be this. Mountain Astory. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. There are all sorts of oddballs, and under me are Beckfoot Candle. Beckfoot? Oh, hi. Tell me what you think of this game. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how strange is the horticulture? Pretty freaking weird, dude. I'm really liking it. Beckfoot Candle. The candle leads me to the Wast Water. To the north of the mighty Scafell Pike grazes the sky. You should play it. I think you'd really like it. The challenge beckons to me, perhaps another time. Oh, that's the kidney plant. Money on it being the kidney plant. Can we, like, move some of these out of the way, please? Let's put the named ones up here. Move some of our unnamed down here. There we go. I have been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. The old world, they had called this thing the Servant, but the people seem to have forgotten that name. Except a group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect. And they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium supplies are low. I need more. I need the Dranthium. I need my drugs. Those who inhale smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness. Some know Dranthium as Green Eye, a name derived from the telltale signs of overdose, where even the whites of the eyes take on a green tint. What do you think, sir? You think he's huffing and puffing and blowing the house down? Long leaves. That looks pretty Dranthium to me. Long leaves. Dranthium. Woo! Yeah, this has been a very good experience. Went out earlier from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.? Shoot! Wait, what time is it for you right now? Palliance. Beckfoot Candle. To the archives. I crept around Blackcomb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eye-bright stuff is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Oh, snap. Wait. 8:30? It's 4:07. How did we get to be a half hour different? So an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Oh. A shallow pit full of skulls, deer, fox, badger, and some human. That's pretty cool. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask, watching me. Beside her, something dark and human and huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. That's pretty cool. I need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You'd have been out drinking too if you'd seen what I'd seen. Yeah, probably. Wild coal. Purple berries. bad luck. Okay, wild berries. Wild berries. Purple red berries. Clustered around the joints. Could be. Woo! Wild coal. And put that up on the shelf. Michael Bennett. My neighbor has a foul-smelling mushroom that she says can ward off evil spirits. It's a horrible little thing that attracts flies, but I'd rather that than sit and do nothing. There's something very strange out in the woods. A foul-smelling mushroom. We already solved that. Well, let's look up Sunset Stinky. QRS. Sunset. Yes. Stinky. Woo! Dang. Oh, Verona. Poor Reuben. He looks a little worse for the wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone tried to summon something across the void. Oh, someone called to something across the void and it tried to bring it here. And with the state of that body, all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the gilded dendra, that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthington's bestiary. Little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again. The sisterhood will know more. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread. But the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master. And there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black digitus mortis grows, was caused when the servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Well, Tibet, and this is where? Northeast. The wide area of blackened grounds here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. Fingers. Yeah. Well, isn't that lovely? So all the plants that don't have names are right here. We're making a good dent though. Oh, sorry. That doesn't have a name. That doesn't have a name. This is like red mole or something. Red ebony. This is red ebony. Okay, so these are all the ones that do not have names now. Oh, that's a lot. Goodness gracious. Well, what if we just really quickly... Candlewood. Produces red flower that provides healing effect. Long thin stems grow among tall leaves. Okay. Cauldry. Okay. Copper. Red patches. Fungus. This kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Devil's Night Trap. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and end the day and then end the day. Blank. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Can I look at that? Okay, this is what I miss. A young woman alone in the world. She was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. A blank card. Sunday. It's never really a blank card. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Foxfield, 2 miles north. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Oh, that's a pretty flower. Okay, gamers, with that, I shall go ahead and wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed yourself, because I know I did.